I'm alive, I'm alive, I'm alive. Well, it says I'm live, not alive. But here we are. It's Christina Blackfeather, and let me try to get my phone on the rack here. There we go. So, not showing up there. Should be live. It's saying it's live. So I want to see if I can find it so I can see the live stream. There we go. Got it. Laptop slower than molasses in January. Okay. Let's see what my sound sounds like. All right, if I've increased the volume here, is it going to mess up? All right, testing again. Sounds a little better. One more. Okay. Alrighty. So, paused my playing on the laptop there, and go over, and I need to edit this. I hate setting these up. Alright, so how... Come on, give me the edit button there. Alright. Get me information down. And then I'm also going to give you guys the URL of the music that we will have in the background. And I will have that in the description as well. Maybe, if this laptop speeds up. Which will never, never happen. This laptop's about 10 years old now. It's running Windows 10, but oh, it's so slow. And paste. And save. Okay. So I am starting a little bit on the early side. And we're just going to have a little bit more fun painting today. Nothing exciting. Trying to work on some more of the My Little Pony paintings for my upcoming craft sales. And let's go over to Facebook. Come on, computer, my gods. Gods, this thing is so slow. When we build my husband's computer, he's going to use his for his room, but at some point then we'll be going and working on getting either a more functional laptop or something for mine. Don't know yet. Oh, that's what that is. Okay. All right, and then over to Google Plus, and we'll advertise there too. It's so hard because I'm filming on the phone and having to do this on the laptop, and at some point I'm hoping that I can get a microphone set up. Would be really nice. If I have the microphone set up for my live streams for Life in the Woods and Minecraft, I'll be pretty happy. And the banging in the background is the guinea pig with the water bottle yet again. Right. Oh, come on. This is so exciting for anybody who might be starting to watch. Okay, one more share over to okay. All right. So let's get rid of that and back to checking the live chat. And no one is here yet. Okay, well, I'm gonna pop the music on. And that might be a little bit loud. Let's turn that down just a teeny bit. Gotta have my workspace. Okay. So, when people come in, I will talk about this little tidbit right here. I was talking about this on the last live stream, so we'll just set that aside for a moment. One of my treasures, which hopefully at some point I'm going to have time to put together. Kind of minimal on the jewelry tonight because it's just been hot and very uncomfortable, and I had even gone out and had to mow like 8 o'clock this morning because it was going to be 90s today, and me passing out and ending up in the hospital for that, not an idea that I want to go into. So I'm drinking Fresca, 0 calories. I can't handle colas anymore, but I have always loved the taste of Fresca, a little bit grapefruit. And yeah, I've been having that and drinking a lot of water, of course. So I kind of like that better than the Sprite Zero. Okay, so what I've been doing today, we're going to be working on Mod Pie. She is Pinkie Pie's older sister, who is very much into, she's kind of like the character almost seems like she's got a little bit of Asperger's, as far as she doesn't communicate well, relate well, is off on her own quite a bit. She'd be very high functioning, but she's also a rock specialist, kind of more the geologist type. And so I thought with all these rocks that I've got, and I have some buckets of rocks downstairs yet that I got from my former high school art teacher. So what I did is I took E6000, just glued them on here. When I get done, I'll be glazing over with my favorite glaze that I got, which is the Delta Clear Satin Glaze. I gotta find more of this stuff. This is also safe to be fired in the oven and microwave safe if you use it on something that you're going to be doing that with, but I just use it overall because I really like it. I don't know how it does on items outside yet. For that, I'm actually going to try and get a marine glaze for boats, which is a UV drying glaze. For items that I will be having outside, but of course these will not be going outside. This is for the craft sales. I'll be selling these at, I'm thinking like 25, the same as the Dragon Rocks. So the glaze turned out, you can kind of see it, she's a little shiny, and that's what I wanted, is just to have that little bit of sheen on there. And depending on, I also have a roast in the oven and stuff, but depending on how things go, we may get started on this canvas today. And if you can guess which pony that one's gonna be, I guess I'm doing the sisters today, it looks like, but I got, off of eBay, if you look up flatback resin Kawaii, which is Kawaii, and they have bags of the cutest things. And I was looking up food ones because, you know, I just want some of these to be able to make molds from, for one, for jewelry. These are flatbacks, so can't really use them for charms, but I was like, you know, there's a whole strawberry here, things like that. They're so adorable. And like tiny donuts. I mean, if you've got little kids, these things are fantastic for like doll houses and for like their Barbies and Monster Highs and stuff. And they're pretty cheap. So, yeah, something definitely to take a look at. So I took some of, like little pink bows, and we got the little bunny dolls on here, which really aren't her, but it's still very cute. I made a hammer, party hammer out of the, there's a candy cane stick, and then this piece of candy right here is pretty big. Sticks out quite a ways. Little hearts. Things that are pink and cutesy. And then I took my little pony stickers and stuck them on here as well. And there's some cupcakes on here as well, because, you know, she does her cupcakes things. But I've got, which was the closest I could get to Gummy, her pet, was kind of a green alligator, but then I took the jelly bean here and put it over top, and it came out really adorable. So that's kind of where we're going to be going today. Make sure I don't have a screensaver pop up. Now, of course, this is going to be kind of a little bit on the side again. And I'm apologize. You know I'm going to be turning pieces anyway, so no big deal. Oh, there goes the laptop. You got your device cleaner. Why don't you come and clean your computer? Buy all these things for this computer you barely use. Oops, wrong. Did I? No, I didn't. Okay. Yeah, so she's got, her gray is a little bit different. She's not a flat gray color. There is a little bit of kind of a purple in there. And of course the black and white. Move that aside because we know I come very close to dipping brushes in it. So I don't even know if this is gonna work. This is a paint color that I got from Target a few years back, and these actually are really, really nice paints. It's satin acrylic paint, Handmade Modern, just one of their brands. And I had bought it because I was working on a painting for a kid and forgot to bring the paints with, so the colors I needed, I had to stop at Target on the way because it was a Minnie Mouse painting I was doing. And picked those up because that was all Target had, and they actually turned out to be a pretty worthwhile purchase. So because she's kind of a medium gray, we'll use that for highlighting. And let's see, go back to, oh, nobody in chat. Oh well, it's Saturday night. Come on out of there, bugger. Okay. All right, so I need, somewhere in this mess, I have a light purple. Is that the kind of tone I want? Not really. There's not much of it in there. Yeah, that's a metallic face paint. I really don't want to go with, or not face paint, metallic paint, period. I don't want to go with metallic. And it's got to be just a smidgen too. That's the problem. Yay, I love these. So much fun. Trying to get the plastic off. There we go. All right. Remember to shake it. My other tray had to take a dive into the garbage can. It was done. Now this is a little thicker paint. Drop everything. Yes. I don't think I need too much. That's just an accident. Okay. See, this one from Target is a nice thick bodied paint. Kind of fun to work with. And I found it blended really nice. All right. Let's see if I can get the color matching here. The problem is that most of her body is kind of this way, so it's gonna be interesting to see where we go here. Trying to mix just the right gray. Just threw in a little bit more of the purple. A little bit more white. There we go. Ah, used to working off camera. All right, let's do this. That'll be easier on me. So I'm just filling in my lines, and then the same I'm going to outline a little bit again. And then of course you guys will see me freehand the drawings for Pinky on the other canvas. I do kind of wish they wouldn't just repeat this same thing over and over again. Maud actually is kind of one of my favorites because she is a very sweet girl. A very good character. They did a good job coming up with her, and she's pretty popular. Very mellow. Loves her rocks, has a pet rock. So I'm gonna be doing the pet rock. Another thing with gluing some of this stuff on is that I had to stand the canvas up, let that side dry, stand the canvas up, do the next side of rocks, let that dry. Kind of the same thing with the pink canvas as well. And I want to kind of keep the very cartoony style, which is why I'm going with this. Just because I like it up against the black background and almost the pop art type feel. Otherwise, I would turn around and work a lot more on shading and things like that and blending, but you know, the pop art thing is just too much fun for me. It's not something I delve into too often. And for people who aren't used to the art style, the ponies are done in Flash. And Lauren Faust actually designed them with a simpler art style so that they could be rendered easier in Flash, so that instead of drawing individual cells for the animation, you're just running them through the Flash animator and it goes a lot faster, and you can actually animate the forms versus having to hand draw each individual motion of the character. So like having to draw with partly one leg raised, then a little bit lower on the next cell, then a little bit lower, then a little bit lower, and you know, that's kind of the old method that it was being done. And so she was doing that with Foster's Home for Imaginary Friends as well. I was kind of pioneering that. Kind of want to neatly fill this in. Might have to mix a little more. Yeah, gonna run into where I'm mixing more. Thought so. But I don't have too much to go, so move the mouse so we don't get that problem. All right. I'm actually almost, I think almost done with this color. Yeah. She doesn't have a lot of detail to her mane. Just grab a teeny bit. There we go. Now then I had bought a bunch more paints. My desk is full of paints right now. Bought a bunch more and then found my bag from when I had been doing the Minnie Mouse painting that had more paints in it. I'm like, serious? Pretty close. All right. There may be a little bit of streaks of color in the painting itself, which is kind of okay. I don't mind that. Oops, sorry, I bumped the phone. It's plugged in so that, you know, I don't run out of power in the middle of doing this. I have to buy some video editing software yet. I'm going to get Filmora, so I've been playing around with it and kind of like it. And put together my own music compilation because this clearly is driving me up the wall. Let's do that one. No, let's... no. No. Let's try that one. That one just kept repeating the same thing over and over. That was just too much. Okay. So she's a little darker gray outline on the body. Ah, Paranor! I didn't have Discord up. I was doing some last minute stuff and cooking, and then I got into the server for a little bit, and then I went to doing this. So it is what it is. I had to rush out this morning and go and mow before the 90-degree weather hit. So I was feeling pretty crappy. But hi, Para! So I'm trying to get a decent outline color now. Not too dark. The one I'm doing, Para, is Mod Pie. She's kind of the geologist of the pony world, I guess. And so I'm just doing a painting of her for the craft sales. She's kind of a cute character, a little bit Asperger's, and yeah, I just wasn't feeling great this morning. I ended up going back to bed after that instead of getting back in the game. One of those things. Gonna take me 8 weeks to recover from the surgery, but I'll feel better afterwards. Yeah, I did, because I worked 13 night shifts in a row, and yesterday was my only day off. It was just too much. I was ready to just tank. Spent yesterday playing a lot of Mabinogi, and then went out hunting for white marble in Life in the Woods. And I think I've got it planned out where to put the moat around the castle. She's holding a rock in her hand. It won't be a joint. I'm not doing that. Not against it. Just not doing it here. But yeah, it kind of looks like that, doesn't it? Okay, I gotta be careful around the eye a little bit because I'm gonna be doing some eye detail there. And there again, dip my hand in the paint. Always. Yeah, it's... They don't have a lot of detail on the hoofs. The princesses do, but not the regular ponies. Oh, nice. Yeah, Troy's always laughing every time I walk by the Illagers, and they're like, huh. They always sound slightly constipated, so that one Illager is getting an outhouse. Right next to the starter house. I think that just would be too fun. Hi, Wild Heart! Yeah, she is rocking. Yeah, she actually is one of my favorite characters. Just because she's a lot more mellow. I know Pinky's popular, but oh Lord, if I had to deal with that in real life, I don't know how I would handle it. Because she is just a little too enthusiastic for me. Although one of my other favorites was Cheese Sandwich, which actually is designed off of and played by Weird Al. That one was funny. And of course, I always loved Discord. Played by Q. And he acts just like Q. He's a really awesome character. Don't think it would be with another actor, but definitely with that actor. Okay. I think it's a jungle door that looks like an outhouse door. Yeah, John Delancey is Q. And Discord, pardon me. I'm doing this with my brain half there. Okay, so her purple for her eyelids and her mane are the same color. Actually, I can use this purple straight. Not a bad idea. Let's do that. Oh. I'll be using quite a bit of it anyway. Oh, get the extra paint off my hand. You know, I always have to wear my paint. Yeah, it's too bad I didn't have more polished gray rocks to use for her canvas, but I can't believe this color is absolutely perfect just out of the bottle. Then I have one more leg on Cecilia the Dragon to felt, and then down her tail, which reminds me I have to get leather today to wrap the end of her tail. Have to. But she's almost done, and I'm pretty excited about that. I saw a meme about him saying that people were upset about some other character coming back, and he says, oh, bring me a cup of tea, Earl Grey, you know, and I'm like, what? So yeah, I saw they're coming back with it. Picard a saint, or huh? Not as a captain, huh? I suppose he had to do something as retiring, you know. Picard didn't have all the excitement of all the alien women to bed, you know, that Kirk had, so Picard probably decided to go on and have a life. See an archaeologist suiting him, though. Suiting the character. Oh, I don't even remember. That's been so long since I've watched that show. And right now I'm just trying to catch up with Doctor Who from the very, very beginning. I should do a TARDIS painting. Won't get it done before the craft shows, but that would be kind of cool. Well, I'm glad they didn't do the same piece of music over and over and over again on this one. Ugh. That last one was just too much of the same notes over and over and over. Okay. Picard has been sainted like Tom Baker with Doctor Who. Oh, yeah. No, I wasn't. I have Amazon Prime and had been re-watching from the very beginning of the series. They recovered lost episodes and everything, so I've been able to see a lot of that. And William Hartnell just was such a great doctor. Really, really liked him. Making this run off the edge of the canvas a little bit. And the purple into the rocks. Yeah, I had trouble with the replacement for David Tennant. I haven't seen Trochten and sorry, German came out. I haven't seen him since I was probably about 12 years old. So, it'll be fun to watch him again. The one, it was predictable where they had the one at the world's end or whatever, that the Daleks were enslaving the humans for mining, and Susan left, and I actually cried on that one. I mean, I knew it was coming, but still, it was pretty well done, and some of it may have been tears of relief because that character did drive me crazy. I just thought it was funny, the over-dramatic acting that they would do with her. I was like, oh, stop. Okay, so her eyes are a blue, but let's go over to the dark outline first. So I think I have a good color for that too, but I don't need that purple, so let's put some of that purple back in the bottle. And we'll find out. I intend to, you know, watch all of it. So we'll see how I feel about some of it. I like Tennant. I really liked Chris. Chris added something to the Doctor that was just, I don't know, a little bit of that darkness there, but not too much. You know, it wasn't emo Superman type anything, but there was just, that guy was a powerful actor. Oh, I haven't seen Sylvester McCoy. Yeah, I wasn't too sure on that one. You think that the first Doctors that I really watched, I saw a little bit of Troughton, and I saw Pertwee a little bit, but Tom Baker really was my very first Doctor that I saw. And I was 8 at the time when I started watching it, so that kind of formed, you know, who my favorite was, I think. Okay, yeah, that's a good color. It kind of just was my formulative years of Doctor Who, was really mostly Tom Baker. Oh, I forgot to put her nose in. Right now she can't breathe. Oh dear. No wonder why she's a little gray. I made the pony suffocate. Not like what I've done to Furbies. I'm evil with Furbies. Very, very evil to Furbies. Oh yeah, genetic lineage on Earth. If Susan was his granddaughter, or B, Susan was the royal princess. So there's a royal Gallifreyan running through humans now. Either way, good stuff for content creation. Oh. Yeah, well, she can smell now. She has a nose. I think Tom Baker was kind of like the start for a lot of people with Doctor Who, though. It's like everybody knows him, you know. I was so thrilled for Christmas. Hubby got me a Tom Baker scarf. It's 14 feet long. So one of the old measurements, because there were 3 different measurements for that, and 3 different scarves. And it kind of started by accident. From what I understand, they handed this lady who was going to knit the scarf all sorts of these colors and said, make it out of these yarns. And so she used all the yarn and ended up with a really long scarf. Oh, wow. Yeah, 6 years. Bump the cord again. Sometimes this outlining drives me absolutely bats. And then I was watching a video on horses in France. They have these big draft horses out in, pretty much out in the wild, but people can come up and the horses will want to get petted and get treats and stuff. So they had these two stallions kind of playing around a little bit. And massive draft horses are just huge, and I forgot what they're called, but found out that they will go and take the foals and slaughter them for meat because horse meat is still a delicacy over in France. And it was just kind of disappointing. It's like, why do I watch this stuff? Why do I do these things to myself? Whoops. Lost the color there. There we go. All right, a little better. I did not know that about Peter Davidson. Oh, funny. I suppose it makes sense to use draft horses for meat since they're so big, but it really was sad. Okay, I think I'm good with that color. I have to turn on the big light just a second. Oh, that doesn't make much difference. Okay, so cheese-eating surrender monkeys. All right. I have some white there. I'll be able to do that. It's gonna work on her eyes now. Oh, it looks like the music is done. Yeah, potato salad, and we like our sausages too. I did say that. Okay. Boy, a lot of royalty-free ukulele stuff. Just want to have a solid compilation I don't have to mess with. Oh, yay, there's the person blasting their air horn again. They even blasted at 4 o'clock in the morning. I don't understand the point. Oh, we'll just go back to that one. I don't get why they feel the need to do this in a residential area to blast their stupid air horn. they can go shove their air horns someplace. Where the sun shines not. Second generation Irish Canadian. First generation German American. And after doing my ancestry thing, yeah. Definitely first generation German American. Well, my father came from here. My mother arrived in the late 50s, and still both lines were German. And hers definitely is so German, it's terrifying. Okay, let me get a little pure white in here. So that got a little mixed with the black. We found out, and we don't know exactly where the relation is, but one of my great aunts, it looks like, was a civilian test pilot for the Luftwaffe. No. And if you listen to German metal, that's what demons would sound like. But I always got a kick out of, you know, every word possible. End up, you know, it might be short in English, but it's going to be like 20 times as long in German. Oh dear, a little too much white there on the brush. A little better. Back to the black. And not only that, but Saltatio Mortis is one that I happen to like, that they mix. They call themselves medieval metal. And the mix of the medieval instruments and the harder stuff in the same pieces of music is just, and the lead singer is kind of like very much a bad boy. And he's got an amazing voice, just absolutely fantastic. Okay, come on, hand. There we go. Sometimes the eyes get so tricky if mine start to not focus. I'm not a fan of Hasselhoff myself, thankfully. Oh my word. Oh my word, that guy. Yikes. Okay, I think I know how I'm gonna do this. We'll leave just a little bit, enough of that white outline just to show the eyelashes against the black background. And then a little bit more of the blue again. And then I'll have to go back to the white. I blotted out too much of the outline there. Okay. Sorry, going off camera again. Should be just enough. Okay. Alrighty. So now where to? I am going to add a little bit of white to her mane, just a little bit of lines, because I just think it'd be kind of fun. Add a little dimension here. I liked the car in Knight Rider. That was the only reason I watched it, because I wanted that car. Okay. Oh, Magnum PI was fun. I liked that. I really enjoyed Magnum PI. Okay, I'll get to her outfit in a moment here. I just wanted to look at the rock. How am I going to pull off the rock? Oh, dear. Let's see what kind of... I have to be careful not to have it the same tone as the line on her hoof. Let's do a teeny bit of brown. Maybe. Boy, it's gonna make sure it's a real teeny bit of brown. There. And let's see, what else have I got here? Let's go with the kind of the beige. Here we go. And it'll kind of tie in the background color a little bit too, if I do it that way. And also make it not look like a turd. Oh dear. Oh my. I am just beyond help. So I probably shouldn't add too much of that color there, because that definitely would look like a turd. All right, have a good night, Wild Heart. Yeah, no ponies holding poo. I'm trying to make something vaguely rock-like. Vague is about it. No, 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 no. Go, go, go. Cat. Sudden explosion of cat. This is normally, she likes to sit on surfaces and get cuddled. The only problem is that this is not the time and the place. There we go. Now getting it. And since Oscar wouldn't get off my bed, he's still in here, so I couldn't quite shut the door all the way. Okay, that's not too bad. This is going to be my bedroom for a while after surgery. Yay. Right, so I'm gonna go to doing her blue top. I actually need to fix this. Oh, that's the metallic. Don't want that. A little bit of white showing through where I don't want it. Ah, crap. Way too much out. Oh, I'm gonna have to mix some more of that. Shoot. Shoot, 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 shoot. Fortunately, some of this purple I need to mix her skin color, so... Well, hair color, I guess. Oh, there goes that lovely screensaver or virus thing that can't seem to go away. I don't need a PDF converter, thank you, go away. Leftover remnants of from when my daughter used this thing. Okay, teeny bit of that. And I got the purple, and I got white and gray. Let's go back and mix that color. After I get this done, then I gotta go and have some food. bit more weight. No, I said more weight, not less. More weight. There, thank you. Talking to the paint now, that's pretty sad. There. That was pretty close. Wow. Did good there. Just trying to... Sorry, I have it angled so I can actually see where some of the weight's coming through. All right. A little bit there too. You wouldn't think that a simple color like gray would be so complicated. Ah, okay. All right, let's go back to a little bit of black. Okay. That's better. And what else? Teeny bit more. Just a tiny little line there. Okay, now the blue for her shirt. It's still a little bit of gray and blue together. Sometimes I hate these squeeze bottles. Go with that. Oh, neat. Oh, you're getting the leg too? On the, in the water on Minecraft? Trying to clarify that in case anyone watches this later. Yeah. And he was getting it pretty bad. He's not on a gaming laptop either. We opted to get him just one that he could take to his friends for tabletop gaming and get my computer fixed so that I had a computer. And it wasn't the best decision. Here we go. I think I got it. Maybe a little lighter. So we have to get him a computer he can actually use. Okay, here we go. All right, now the next color. Oh, yeah, that would make a difference. Okay, so dark blue. Really, really, really dark. It's really, really dark. English navy. Oh, that'll work. That'll do it. Just want to see something. This one's almost too dark there. There. That's better. Sweep that other color kind of right off of there. All right. One more spot to go. Well, if you notice it, then it's kind of too bad that they did that with the water mechanics. I know they were trying to do a good thing, but it's kind of had a bad effect. Okay, so I need straight white. Cover this up. That was just a captain placeholder there. Let me go off camera again. Cord is pulling the phone. It's left enough of a detail through the paint that I can see where I have to paint over. So that's nice. I like that. Yeah. Yeah, that block limit was kind of really cramping everybody's style there. I want to see them do another update and mining update, update the caves. Just to add more stuff, add more recipes. Add more mechanical things. I think that'd be kind of fun. And definitely, continue adding more mobs. Hi, Gardner. And getting me at the end of this one. They eliminated the ghost blocks. Oh, and there'll be steps? So they're going to add more steps then, or... Oh, I wish this thing would stop shoving notifications in front of my screen. As Gardner doing another My Little Pony painting for my craft shows. Oh, they invited you. You got invited in the room? Oh, I'm so jealous. I can't watch that podcast at work because Michael's a little on the naughty side. But I love their podcast. It's just so much fun. They're so warped. I bet they were interesting. Yeah, I know Doc Savage is in there. He's the one that G-Man was trying to say was only in it for the money, and here Doc Savage is actually the one who is developing trying to develop type of treatment for cancer that will actually modify the genetics of the cancer cell and cause it to kill itself. So his research is absolutely huge, and here G-Tard was trying to turn around and say that he's only in it for the money and that diet fixes cancer and all of this crap, and called Doc Savage a liar. So Doc has no patience for G-Man. Oh, yeah, Doc is really, really interesting. Oh, yeah. Well, the scary thing is, Paranor, the guy is so incredibly intelligent, and then you get these morons. Well, that explains it all. You get these morons who just deny every bit of effort that people like him are putting into trying to better the human condition, Of course, these are the same idiots who tried to say Fiona was a fake doctor, or, fake scientist and had a fake doctorate and everything. Yeah. They're idiots. Yeah, and the stupid is incredibly damaging. Not that things didn't go overboard with G-Man, but it's just like, okay, I'm on to something else. It's just done. Had enough. But once in a while I do watch the Psychic Vampires because they're hilarious. Kind of a cross between the Geek Room and Drunken Peasants, but I don't know. I just find them more entertaining than the Drunken Peasants. Probably in part because we've got the Cult of Eris. And, you know, they try to go around being a cult and going after Lord Stephen Christ and stuff like that. So they're fun. Yeah, definitely the maturity of 3-year-old kids. And again, that's the guinea pig at the water bottle. Alright, I gotta figure out where and how I'm going to sign this. Because then all I have to do is glaze this one and it will be done. And what color? What color, what color, what color? I'm gonna have to sign it in here. So I don't want to interfere with the rest of it. I could try and do that purple again that I did her mane with. Let's do that. Not doing my feather on here because there's just not enough space on this canvas. Almost. Ugh, I'm getting to a point I can't see again. I have to replace light bulbs and things in this room. Definitely gonna be sleeping in here with earplugs in when I'm recovering from surgery. Because that guinea pig bottle's gonna drive me crazy. Oh, it is, oh, it's in the 90s right now down here. Oh, geez, no AC. Ugh. Yeah, I remember when I lived out in New Independence, halfway between Duluth and Virginia, and the old farmhouse had no AC. Boy, that was miserable. Actually, I was halfway in between Twig and Canyon, too. Narrow it down. Okay, and let's get a date on this if I can. All right, that one is signed. It's done. And I almost smeared it. But I just like the pop art feel to it. It just kind of, it's fun. I'm having fun doing these. Oh yeah, this year's been really, really hot. Not been enjoying it. Yeah, Gardner, that's Maud Pie. She's kind of the geologist of the pony world. So I just gotta let that one dry. I'm pretty happy with it. So we'll take a moment of a breather because I did say on the last stream that I was going to show off. Yeah, anyone who denies a climate change thing, I just want to slap them. Okay, I do have a collection of metal miniatures, and somewhere in a box packed away are the lead miniatures from the original Dungeons and Dragons. But the one year, just as a gift for really no reason, hubby got me one of the Dragons of Elmore series. And this one is DSM 6005 from set number 5. And it doesn't say if he has a name, but you can kind of see what the full thing would look like. And these are a challenge. The big ones. I've done smaller ones, but this is going to be an awful lot of filing and priming and gluing. This one is huge. He is a big boy. Looks like there's his body right there. He's got a good long tail in here too. But it looks like I have... No. Huh. They put the wings in 2 pieces. Oh dear. Ugh. Oh boy. This is gonna... Yeah, so... So this is how the wings would have to fit together. It's like that. This thing's gonna take some serious dry time on glue. It'll be absolutely a blast to paint though. Let's see if we can put his head together. Yeah, so he'll have, I can't really show it, he'll have a back fan. So there's his head right there. And of course, I'm gonna be trying to get some stuff done while I'm on bed rest and stuff, but we're gonna see probably more painting. I don't know if I'll have the patience to get that put together yet, but I have a lot more needle felting to go and stuff to do for the Etsy shop, so that will be kind of a priority while I'm not able to work for 8 weeks. Yay. Oh, there's now more methane escaping from the north. Oh, yeah, the climate change and the people denying it and trying to get rid of all environmental protections. I'm like, just really, guys. That just isn't... I hate to see what this world is going to turn out like, and I'm normally not a negative person, but it's just... Yikes. Alright, let's look up Pinkie Pie. I'm going to at least get her base drawing done today before I go and have some of the lamb from the crock pot. And again, I want to do the fun, just something fun and super bright. Of course, she's all in pink, so she is super bright. Do 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 do. Huh. I look at a base picture and then I kind of make something off of it. So it's like just trying to figure out what I'm doing. Ah, here we go. I think I got it. Really do think I have it. My surgery's October 4th, and they're not going to stitch the bladder back in place. They want to see if they remove the uterus and move everything back up inside, if it'll stop pulling everything down. And so yeah, they're using robots, which hubby's been making the joke that it's going to be Tom Servo and Crow operating on me. And they're doing it as outpatient, so depending on how I do, I should be out latest at 24 hours. If I have too much scar tissue and they have to cut me open, then of course I'll be staying in the hospital at that point. But it is October 4th, and with 8 weeks of no work and $7,000 copay, for the year on my insurance, and I have to pay for the insurance out of pocket from my employer while I'm not working. And yeah, I don't know how I'm gonna do it. No idea. But I have to have it done. I'm tired of being in this much pain. And hubby can only work so much, because then when his MS pain hits and he can't walk, he is getting approval for medical marijuana, thankfully. But that's a process, so gotta wait on that one. There, the phone moved again. All right. So I'm just gonna do the basic outline tonight, in case other people are like, well, you're just coloring in. No, I actually draw these. I like doing real horses. It's kind of weird shape, but they're still kind of cute. I enjoy them. Okay. That one will be under the hair. Giving myself some guidelines for next time. Yeah, I'm gonna try and put up a GoFundMe to help with some of the finances, but I don't know. Yeah, I wish I was in Canada. Yeah, that's what I was looking at. It's thinking about that. I don't see why healthcare isn't a right, because if you think about it, if a person can't work, or they lose their home or something due to extreme medical expenses, then they're living on the street. The likelihood of maintaining a job when they're living on the street with no address or anything is pretty nil. And then if they're not healthy anyway, they're not going to be able to perform their job right. You know, if you have issues with chronic pain and things like that, you know, it's just, they don't seem to get this. They only want to help people who are able to work, but yet they're not willing to help maintain that people can work. And then they put all these restrictions down. And, you know, and let the insurance companies still have all this power. And they're the ones that are the real ones doing the determining who lives and who dies. No, it's the insurance companies, because they can deny treatment, they can deny medical supplies, they can deny anything they want. Much bigger eyes than that. Okay. Oh, yeah. I would love it if we got universal health care in Minnesota. Yeah, that's exactly it. When you're dealing with safety and dealing with health, it shouldn't be free market involved in that. And, you know, trying to profit off of people. Trying to profit off of their well-being, especially when it comes to being healthy, and people are more productive if they can be healthy. She's going to be getting a lot longer lashes. And I think I'm gonna draw like a cupcake right here. I think that would be kind of cute. Let's do that. Yeah. Okay, so I've got the next one for next time. I can tell I've been face painting a lot because I can do those pretty quickly. Yeah. Well, I think I'm gonna call it a night here, you guys, because I gotta go and eat, and I don't know if I'll take a nap or not, but I have to wrap end of Cecilia's tail with leather so that I can felt over it, but I want to protect the end of her tail. And you know, it's right now it's folded wire too, so it tends to scratch everything it comes near. So got that to do, and maybe some Minecraft tonight, and I don't know. I don't leave for work till 11:30 tonight, and it's 7:30 now, so not a long stream tonight, but it worked out. Oh, let's set her here too. Yeah, Maud turned out pretty good, so I'm happy. Be doing her sister next. So anyway, hugs to you guys. Oh, Parker Solar Probe launch. Ooh, yeah, I'll be at work. I should be able to see it out the windows though, because I'm in a really nice 4-season. Okay, yeah, that's cool. Yeah, about that time of the night. So that's what time now? I mean, what time is it at your house right now, Paranor? +1 Eastern. Oh, I'm Central Standard. Oh, so it's 9:30 there? Okay. All right, yeah, I should be able to have Twitch on when I'm at work. Let's see, so you said 3:20? Let's see. 3:30 a.m. So 7:30. So it'll be 1:30 in the morning. Yeah, I can do that. Okay. Alrighty, well, you guys have a fantastic night. I will see you next time. I'm going to try to stream again next Friday. So, same time, 6 p.m. Central Standard. So, all right, you guys have a fantastic night. Love you. Oh, stop this crazy thing.